Hi, I just wanted to send a quick reminder to y'all, especially those who may be participating currently in an unhealthy habit or an addiction. I'm trying to remind you that all these things that I recommend for learning new things and to stop, sorry my dog's here, to stop beating up on yourself, things like that, those are things that you need to start now while participating in your unhealthy habit, drugs or alcohol or anything behavioral. It's not something to look to for the future, for after you quit. This is how you take steps to quitting if you want to quit, or even just to lead yourself better towards happiness, because happiness and joy comes from expanding your vision, expanding your mind, expanding your perspective. And it's good for your brain and your mental health as well to learn new things and to think more positively about things and to expand your perspective about the world around you. So one of the things that we have available in the United States is the public library system. With the public library system, you can get a public library card, and you can use that card online for books, ebooks, and audiobooks. And I've listened to thousands of audiobooks while I was on drugs still, and learning new things via audiobooks. They have the great courses. You can learn anything like psychology, mindfulness. You can learn about the Dead Sea Scrolls. It goes in depth. It's actually like taking a course in a college level course, taught by professors and other instructors, and it's really expansive. I just think that's a good recommendation. It came in handy because you can explore different things, different religions, history, and all kinds of stuff. You can listen to as many audiobooks as you want. You can, in fact, check out 12 audiobooks at a time, at any given time. So I listen to thousands and thousands of audiobooks because you can do it while you're walking down the street. You can do it while you're making things, creating art, things like that. You can listen on your commute to work. I highly recommend that. But the important thing is to know that all these things that I mention and suggest for your personal growth can happen now, needs to start now, while you're on drugs. Because as I said before, if you watched my last video, is that where you are now is where you are now, and that's okay. That's fine. Where you are is where you are. It's not that deep. It's not. You're on a path. You'll always be on that path. As long as you're alive, you'll be on a path. In this life, you're on a path. And you are where you are. But that doesn't mean you have to wait for something to happen before you do something different. So, and this is not just for addicts. This is for anyone who wants to find more joy, find more fulfillment, become whole, heal your traumas, and just be happy. Because specifically when you're on drugs or alcohol, you're on a path of, you get to choose your path. You could be on drugs and on a different path internally than other people who are on drugs. Because most people say if you're on drugs, you're on a path to either death or prison. And many of us have seen that this is in fact true. Jail, if nothing else, some sort of trouble. And you might not even be doing anything illegal aside from the drugs. You could be in the wrong place at the wrong time. You could be inside a stolen car when it gets pulled over. You could be at a house where there's drugs and cops can come and you can go to jail for that. You don't have to be an actual criminal, like you don't have to be one of the ones out there committing crimes and doing burglaries and whatever else people associate with drug addiction. You don't have to be one of those people to get in trouble, wind up in jail. So instead of just doing the same things over and over again, which puts you in a position to suffer more through those experiences, which is okay too, but you're still on a path. And when you take that path into your own hands and decide to expand your perspective, learn something new, be curious, follow your curiosities by listening to audiobooks, videos, or wherever it is, that's when the universe knows that you're on your path consciously. You're taking control in your hands. You're aware of the fact that you're on a path and you're doing something about it. You're deciding right now, while you're on drugs or alcohol or whatever, you're deciding right now that you want to take a path that doesn't lead to prison or death. And that gives you more impulses and inspirations. All you got to do is do something different than you're used to, which is taking it into your hands and opening your mind up to new experiences and new information. So that's all I wanted to say in this video today, is this isn't something you do or you think of for your future. This is something you start right now, and it's very easy to do that. There's a lot of information out there. It takes a little time away from your normal friend group or whatever. Take time to yourself to grow and learn new things. So that's all I have to say today. I just wanted to mention that because when I was walking the dog, I was thinking about it. Because I remember thinking, like, way in the past, I would think that these are things I need to do later. These are things I want to do after. But no, you got to do it now. Start now. This is your journey. This is your path. Take control of it, okay, guys? Thank you. Have a great Sunday or whatever day you're listening to this. And if you have any questions or comments below, or you feel like me to do a different type or specific type of video, please let me know. I'm happy to share any and all of my experiences with you if it helps you or if you just want to know more. Thanks. Bye.